Hello, welcome. I think I timed that very poorly. I'm not good at timing this stuff. Hi, I am Aurelius. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Hello, hello, I am Aurelius. I feel it's like I haven't done this in a very long time. But, hi, I'm Aurelius, and welcome to my channel where I'm going to be playing a little bit of Pokopia today. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Last stream we did a lot of things on the Sky Island, and in this stream we're going to be making the Pokemon Center in the Sky Island now. This has been a very fun experience so far. Like I said, I'm probably going to do the entire story on stream, and then work on a couple of things as well. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, as you can see. I hope everyone else is having a lot of fun with this game too. I hope everyone is enjoying me watching this game. I hope everyone is enjoying others watching this game as well. And I'm excited to see where this goes. So, if you are here, if you are watching, I'll really appreciate a like. And if you like this sort of content, maybe I can complete your subscription fee, so drop a sub as well. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started. Hello Brian, if Lisette is still there as well. Hello Lisette. Can you see me? Can you hear me? He is Pokopia, like, wherever I point, but yeah. James McKenna, Rabbit is such an overrated team, eh? We're coming second on the ladder, mate. We're coming second on the ladder. Man, this sounds so weird to say. I hope we don't win a premiership without Payne Haas. I hope we don't win one without Payne Haas. Actually, his name isn't Payne, his name is Hakeem. I hope we don't win a premiership without Hakeem. It would be sick if we win 2 in a row, but the way that our team is going, you see with Penrith as well, with Penrith, the only reason why I even have any slight hope that the Rabbitohs are going to win, firstly, I'm biased. But secondly, Penrith might be peaking too early. That's the thing. There's a really good chance that they're not peaking too early, but there's a good chance that they are peaking too early. When we were in high school, I saw that over and over again. Hakeem Haas is giving me NBA player vibes. I mean, that's what Muslim people do. Whenever someone becomes Muslim, eventually they end up changing their name to something like that. I always expected that he would have changed his name after becoming a Muslim, but Hakeem's a good choice. If you ask me, Hakeem Haas has a really good vibe to it. This is so funny because it's something that I've talked about with friends before. When I found out that he is a Muslim, my thought was, he's gonna change his name eventually. What do you guys think he's gonna change his name to? But I thought he was gonna change his last name. I thought he's gonna change his name to something like Payne Hussein. Imagine that. That would be the sick name as well. Nah, anyways. Yeah, Hakeem does give NBA player vibes because there are, what's his name? There is an NBA player named Hakeem, like, from back in the day as well. Now, anyways, that's something we all have to get used to now, though. His name isn't Payne Haas anymore, his name is Hakeem Haas. Yeah, it's so weird to say, but I hope we don't win a premiership without Hakeem. I want to win a premiership with Haas, and he's coming to the team next year. Alright, we're gonna do the same things as we normally do. Anyways, James, hello, how are ya? Hey Kay, how you going? Okay, we're gonna start off by doing the... Oh, this is gonna give me a lot of money. 1,050. Oh, heck yeah. Zapdos to start with. Hell yeah. Okay, how did your stream go earlier? I popped into your stream for like 0.5 seconds. I wrote, why are you up so early, and fell back asleep. How was Coral Island? I enjoyed the game. Tell me about it. Lisette was telling me to play that game. Okay. It's surprisingly fun. Okay, give me a review. What was surprising about it? What did you have to do in today's, your gameplay today? There's Bulbasaur. We're gonna do the same old. We're gonna start off with the jump rope challenge. I'm on top, chat. Okay, hold on. Give me comparisons. Give me comparisons. Give me your favorite characters. Give me your most favorite part of the game. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're going to be going for the world record. Oh my god, I did worse than the set. Okay, you distracted me. Oh no, I didn't do worse than the set. It's mostly usual farming games. Meet everyone, upgrade our house, plant crops, but the story progressed, it seemed, with the NPCs. You have any favorite NPCs so far? Do you remember any names? And which farming sims does it feel the most similar to? Taco? That's a fun name. Stardew Valley at the moment. Sweet. A bit of mystery as well. Alright, sweet. I think I get the vibe. I should really stop looking at the chat when I do this. Really enjoyed meeting all the animals, which had good names. Food. Food. Really enjoyed meeting all the animals, which had... Oh, food names. Okay. I was like, what word am I replacing with food? I'm like, really... I was about to say, really enjoyed meeting all the food, which had good names. I honestly thought it was... like, you would meet a lot of people. So do you meet animal and people? Is it like both of them? Yeah, let's go again. Pet NPCs. Oh, that's cute. You get a pet NPC. Love that. Okay. This is the one. You're trying to be more extroverted, so you're doing some Bible studies. Okay, that's a good way to be more social. Sorry, I'll look at chat in a bit. I'll have a conversation in a bit when I finish. When I beat the world record, which is this time, which is this run. I think I'm close to 100. I think I'm at like 70 or something. I stopped looking. That was 100. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Are the shorts and members separate, or are you multi-streaming? They're separate. You're in the members side right now. There's a vertical side also going on at the same time. The thing with if you're a member, I think you get an automatic thingy. You get an automatic notification. That's why you're over there. But the short stream is also going on at the same time. There's been a couple of people in the shorts side as well. Brian was there. James was there, and now Nemo was there. Okay, I also started hosting a Bible study with some friends. We will expand our circles later on, just trying to be more extroverted. I see, I was trying to figure out who you're talking to. I'm talking to Nemo. I'm talking to Nemo. Yeah, sometimes it catches people off guard, especially on the member side. Like, they're the only one in the chat, and then I'm like talking, I'm talking like crazy. They're like, who are you talking to? Are you schizophrenic? Who are these imaginary friends talking about Bible studies? Despite me losing my first job, I gained some basic experience. I also started BioLife donations to earn cash. Being in your 20s suck. yeah. It does. I can agree with that. I think, yeah, no, I liked my late teens and like extremely early 20s, and then oh my god, after that, I don't know what happened. I'm not anywhere I like. I'm not anywhere I like to be. I'm not doing the things I want to be doing. It's like that. I'm not getting the type of progression I wanted to get. Feels like I've just fallen behind in a lot of things, but at the same time I'm trying to keep my head up because I feel like I have all the skills to be able to get back in front. It's just a matter of getting the motivation again, you know? Getting the matter of motivation, a matter of motivation and luck. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there this time. Lost relic, of course. Yeah, let's stop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, look, I found a Venusaur. It's so big. Look at that. It is such a big... Okay, gotta put you on TV, Lex, and I'm cleaning. Good luck with the jumping. Thank you. I'm gonna do a couple of things before I fix the Pokemon Center. Because when I go back to the Skylands, I have to find a new Pokemon as well that has the gather ability. By the way, this is probably not going to be a long stream. I'm probably only going to go for 2 hours. There's a Pokemon here. Alright, let's see what this is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, new Pokemon in town. I present to you a Slowbro. I present to you a Slowbro. Friends with Slowbro. Okay, I have to donate paper. Alright, submit. So you've completed part 3 of the team initiation challenge. Congratulations. I can just stare at a nice fire for hours without ever getting bored. At least that's what our boss said. Pretty cool, eh? But kids shouldn't try to do that on their own. It's dangerous. Anyways, here's the reward. The Thunderish badge. Alright, what's next? Bricks, gold, and concrete. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I think I have the bricks already. Yep, I do. Ooh, 50 concrete. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that this stream. I can totally get gold. Where? Okay. So that's good. I don't know if my chatbot's connected. Rocky Ridges. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of gold. So we need to get beans first, and then we have to smack down gold. Choke is still confused and mad because he doesn't have a house. Whoops. A chic table. Where'd it go? No. Alright, we need to strike some gold. There's gold there. Why can I not? There. Gold ore. Helena! Oh my my gosh, hello, how are ya? Thank you so much for popping in. Hello, Yi, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in. Nice to see you. Bug Love, September issue. What? This issue features an article about Vespiquen. What is the beehive Pokemon's surprising reaction when given honey? Read to find out. It gets happy. Guess whose baby today? Is it yours? Oh my god, happy baby! Is it actually your birthday? That is so funny. I just added you as a friend on the Switch too as well. Happy birthday, mate! Zenya! Oh my gosh, hello, how are ya? Not me getting both sets of twins at the same time. What in the world? What is going on? What is my luck? Welcome into the twins. No, it's my puppy's birthday. Oh. You know what? You and your puppy are one. So if it's your puppy's birthday, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday to your puppy. Happy birthday to your puppy, mate. I hope your puppy has a great day. I hope you absolutely spoil your puppy. And yeah, I hope you give your puppy all of the love and care that it deserves. Happy birthday, you big dog! What is your puppy's name? You know, if I had a puppy, I would probably name it... I don't know. What would I name my puppy if I had a puppy? If I had a puppy, I would name it Helena. She's 6. Poppy. You name your puppy's name is Poppy. Aww. I love that. I know a streamer named Poppy. I can hear something. Okay, anyways. So how much gold ore is that? That's 11 gold ore. Was it... no, wait, what? I don't remember what I was asking for. So I need 50, right? Oh. Oh, so, hey, Kaz. This is more adorable, right? I'm not sure this photo does her justice, though. Just look at how gorgeous she is, and those eyes suck you right in. She's so cute, don't you think? What photo? Like the poppy seeds, that's cute. Okay, you know what? Let's test our luck. Yeah, there is gold there. Two gold ores. Another 2 gold ores. Was it asking for ores or bars? I actually don't remember. So that's 15. So I'm already done with the bricks. What you gonna be doing with Poppy today? Celebrating her birthday. As in, what are you gonna do to celebrate? Oh, Pokemon Champions. That's right. Who else is playing Pokemon Champions? Let's test our luck. So that's another gold ore. Cupcake and a bunch of treats. That's cute. Hope she absolutely loves them. I need... Gosh darn it, I need more food. Okay, I'm gonna go back to thingy. Withered Wastelands. Yeah, that's fine. To see if I can... I need to make houses everywhere else. So I can, like, go between them more easily. I'm also going to try and make railway tracks. Was it asking for ores or was it asking for something else? I don't remember. I maybe do a video? Aww. You've arrived. Ingots. Yeah, you are asking for ingots. So, where's my gold ores? Okay. I'll start smelting them. Hey, Rosie. I'll go to the Sky Islands and smelt them. Might do a stream a short one, though. Define short. Is it as short as me? Or... Fatalis is playing Champions. I was gonna play Champions, but it wasn't letting me log in. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this. I forgot Champions came out. Yeah, I have it. I also got Pokemon Home, but it wasn't letting me sign in. So I'm like, I'm not in a rush to play it. Where can I find a TV? You've been playing Pokemon Sun? Oh my gosh, really? How are you liking Pokemon Sun? Is it the first time you've played it? I've never played it. It's fun. Just beat Guzma. I start the stream when it's time, then ended when we finished the birthday. So what, at 12 AM? sleep, sleep. Okay, so there is a Pokemon there. Hey there, welcome. Oh, you're okay. So we can put gold ore in here. Yep. We're gonna get one of the fire type Pokemon. So you're busy. Are you at home? Oh, guys, look at the houses. Oh, wait, I need to quickly show you guys my... No, you're not home. I need to quickly show you guys the little town that I made so far. So we got 2 houses. We're going to work on a 3rd one today. So there's this house. There's this house as well. Got a minute. Oh, I was just looking for you. Thank you. Follow me. Okay. I'll handle it. PM? Got it. Okay, so... Look at... I'm awfully sleepy. Okay, wonderful. Look at my little town, guys. Look at my little town. Look at this. We got 3 houses, technically. There's one for Sprigatito up in the corner over there. But we've got this house over here. We've got this house over here. In here, it's Cyndaquil and Rookity that lives in there. And then this house, it's Vulpix and Quailava. And then over here, we have Sprigatito. Sprigatito lives in this one. Look at Sprigatito's cottage. Look at this, yeah? Watch. Look. Isn't it cute? Like, there's a plate. I originally had a cup in here, and I wanted to put, like, a cup down here as well. Also, a sand pit. Yeah. Zornkev! Bronze class for 13 months! Thank you! I appreciate it. Okay, and then, yeah, there's a little spot to sit down and all that, you know? It's cute. I think it's cute. Okay, anyways. I'll take the fluff. And then I'll go take that new Pokemon over there. This is limestone. I think limestone is what makes concrete, yeah? Pretty sweet pad. You need to put the hose in water. Oh my gosh, it's not in water. I need more limestone. Let me go get more limestone. Ooh. Okay, there are 2 Pokemon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what Pokemon are we going to unlock? I'm going to go get the Pokemon over on this side first. I'm hoping for a Dragapult. Or yeah, one of those ones. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the Skylands. What's this? Oh, Dreepy. Yes, that's something that I need. Wonderful. We got a Dreepy. Did you see the picture I posted on Sunday? No. Where did you post the picture? Okay, and let's go get this one too. This is a... Oh, heck yeah, Vibrava! Let's go. GG's. You too. Is it a picture of your dog? Is it that one, the picture of your dog? The one you posted 4 days ago? Aw, I gave it a like. And then you did a Mercedes and Dodge. Mercedes and Dodge. I took the right tires and put them... And then you tagged Savvy. That's cute. Okay, wonderful. So that means I can... get this house done. Yeah, I can get this done. Okay, I'm gonna go get Tinkerton. Wherever the Tinkmaster may be. Tinkmaster's right there. Okay, Dragonite and Dreepy. Okay, Dragonite. Moi. Dreepy. Moi. I'm here. My kid kept taking my phone. Also, I ended up meeting my neighbor. Was he hot? the boy next door. Hi, Lucky K. No, that's not what I meant to press. Inspect. Make request to all. Okay, Vulpix, Pupix, left by lava. Vulpix is busy. I'm just gonna take these three. Hello. Follow me. Follow me. There was a lady, she had cool tattoos and a Chewini named Henna. A Chewini named Henna. Okay, you can come too. No. What do I need? Pokemon. Okay, done. City Cottage. Alright, it's gonna take 5:21. An hour. Okay. So what do we do for an hour? I'm awfully slow here. Oh, that's right. We need gold ores. How much have you done? 4. Wait, so we originally had 16. 16 minus 4. Okay, so I need 8 more. Vulpix! Yeah, this place is getting very well developed. There's a Sprigatito, there's a Vulpix, I have a Cyndaquil, I have a Quailava. Hey, look at the houses as well. So look at this house. Look at this house. So like there's this little area over here. This is for the Rookity. I've never seen Rookity actually come into this house, but Rookity is apparently happy. And then there's another house over here. There's another house over here. I gave it to the fire type Pokemon. I originally gave it to Vulpix and Cyndaquil. No. Vulpix and Sprigatito. I originally gave it to those two because they always like chase each other. And then what happened was one of them wanted it hot and one of them didn't, so I kicked Sprigatito out. And I just put 2 fire types in here, and I feel like this actually looks quite good, honestly. And then I moved, and the Sprigatito was like, I like vegetables, can you make a vegetable patch? So I went to the corner over here, made a vegetable patch, and just moved Sprigatito into a hut. Because it was the easiest to make. And yeah, this is Sprigatito's hut. I feel like I should put a bed, but like, I don't know. There's a sand pit, there's some toys. This was originally a cup. Sprigatito's not one. I'm gonna put the cup back. Because I just thought it was kind of funny. Because Sprigatito's a cat, you know? I wanted to put the cup on the ground, but like... Yeah. Yeah, there you go. The hut feels fitting, though. It is Sprigatito. Isn't Sprigatito adorable? Just sits there. I love Sprigatito. Sprigatito's so cute. Okay, we got a Dreepy today, so we're gonna get this, this thing built, and then we're gonna do the Pokemon Center. In the meantime, I need some gold balls. I wonder if I can find those. No, I need to go back to the Rocky Ridges. Make more stuff with beans. Oh wait, no, I can get more beans here. And leopard berries? I'll just get like 3. Yeah, I'll get 3 beans here. Help. Yeah, I'll get 2 leopard berries too. I really like this area. Like, I like this area. After Withered Wastelands, I'm not gonna say I didn't like Rocky Ridges and Bleak Beach, but I didn't feel as invested in repairing those areas as I feel invested in this one. You're gonna stream Pokopia on Friday, so what are you doing today? Tonight is Stardew. Okay. Where do I find a TV? I need a TV. I swear I've seen a TV somewhere. I just don't remember where. Remember, Sebi and I are gonna have a baby. Bro, you've known each other for 2 weeks. Man. The Machoke is still sad because it doesn't have a house. I wonder if you're somewhere. Our romance has been building for longer. Don't tell me how to live my life. Don't tell me how to live my life. Crystal fragment, a card. I don't really. Wait, hold on. Make a copy. I don't understand how the make a copy thing works. I need to make a burger. Okay. What is reference mode? I don't know what even a reference mode is. I swear I'm gonna fix everything up eventually. Gold there. Wait. Eat my hamburger. Nope. One. No. I wonder what this is going to be. Is it going to lead anywhere? It's making a long-ass tunnel. Limestone? I'm gonna need that soon. Food effects of... oh my god. Well, I'm gonna need that. That looks funny. Well, I think that worked out well. Okay, now let's go find gold again. Go behind the silver iron. Go behind the iron. No. I died. No. Goddamn dinosaurs outside my house. Oh, there's something down here. Whoa now. Whoa now. Nemo. Did you have a good time in college? The time I did spend there, I enjoyed, but I feel like a lot of it was cut short. And then I never actually finished my degree back then. College is probably somewhere I'm gonna go back to. Like, I'll be absolutely honest, the first time that I went to college, it happened at the worst time because my course got cancelled due to COVID. And yeah, that fucking broke me. That fucking broke me because I was in my third of my fourth year, and in my final year, they're like, we can't continue to do this course. So, to their credit, they did offer to transfer me to a different course, but I'm like, bruh, like, as if it was like that. Then I started doing medical science, where it's not like I was doing bad at medical science, but life just caught up. So it was at a point where, like, I can't really... I wasn't at a point where I could study and keep myself afloat because I needed to work and all that, because life started to get expensive as fuck. You know? It's like that. So, there's a lot of things that I wish I had done, but at the same time it's kind of like... I feel like I got really unlucky. I'm thinking of starting up studies again next year, but I'm not going to go directly into college. I'm probably going to do a diploma in something, so some sort of a trade, and then looking to go into college. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. But yeah, so the two subjects, the two, what's it called? The two things that I was doing in university. First time I was there, I was doing a double degree of exercise science and sports management. And then the second time I was in uni, I was doing medical science. And like I said, both of the times, it's not like I was doing bad. I was doing really good in university. And that's what happened. Mechanics, plumbing sort of trade? Maybe. Maybe. So I haven't really made up my mind, I haven't really thought about it. I'm thinking about going into some sort of agricultural thing as well, because that's something that I've had an interest in for a while now. you know, to maybe qualify myself to work at a botanical gardens or something. Agricultural science, agricultural assistant, stuff like that, but I'm not sure. What job you wish to have? Doing medical science, it's not exactly what job I wish to have. I did medical science knowing it's going to open avenues to other stuff as well. Because medical science doesn't really qualify you to do fucking anything. It doesn't really qualify you to do fucking anything, but medical science is good for further studies as well. And that's what I was more so looking into. What further studies? I wasn't sure. I was I was interested in going into medical imaging. That's something that that's something that I thought about a lot. In the start, I thought I wanted to go into physiotherapy, and then I realized I don't really want to touch people. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's not something that's gonna happen. But the biggest thing for me was I wanted to go into some sort of a research type role. Research assistant, possibly even answer questions for a PhD. Nursing is okay. I wasn't thinking about nursing. What am I doing? I need to go to that other place. I have 5 gold ore. Okay, that should be enough. Anyone can go into it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying no one can. I'm not saying it's something not noble. I think nurses are important. It's just something that I don't want to do myself. I'm trying to fit, like, when it comes to studying again, I'm just trying to figure out where my heart's at and what, from this age on, if I get a qualification for, I would be willing to do full-time, you know? Because I'm starting to become more and more picky the older I get with the things that I want to do and the way I want to spend my time. And this is so funny. You know, you don't know my dad, but before my dad passed away, when he found out that I was doing medical science, he wasn't happy for me at all. He was not happy. He's like, why the fuck are you doing medical science? And then when I said, oh, it can put me into the medicine industry, he said that's a horrible idea. If you want to have a life, I feel like going into medicine wouldn't really be that good of a direction to go. And then they're like, why? They're like, there is nothing you'll be able to do. There is no time you won't have any time for yourself. As much as you'll get paid, you'll have no time to yourself. You'll have no time for other people, your hobbies and all that. This is something that you have to really practically lock into. Like, that's how he saw it. He's like, if you're gonna go into medicine, get ready to just, like, have nothing left for your life. And then I'm like, huh. And then look at me. Who in the end, I gave up anyway. There's a lot of things I feel like I could be good at, but not a lot of things I feel like I'm willing to do. But that's also, I feel like, a personal journey for myself. Because, like, I did good in school. I was doing good in university when I was there and all that, but yeah. And my favorite jobs that I've ever had have always been something to do with the sporting role. Thoughts on math? Depends on what sort of math. Math is a very broad field. I tutor a kid in math. Like a mathematician. Do I think I can become a mathematician? No. And I don't think there's any money in that. Same as becoming a physicist. I would have loved to go into a field where I'm doing physics all the time, because physics was my favorite thing to do in high school, and in university, that's the direction I did want to go into, the physics side of medicine, such as medical imaging. But yeah, physics itself, maths itself, it's like, it's a good thing to have, but it's not something that'll set you up. Were you skilled in calculus? I knew calculus. I'm not going to say skilled. I did do physics. I learned calculus. I mean, I finished Cal 2 with a B in linear algebra, with a B as well in linear algebra. Okay. Hello, Pip. How are ya? Okay, so that's gonna take a second. What do we do in the meantime? In the meantime, oh, we have to make concrete. We can get Pupitar or Compelter. Hello. Wake up. I can't sleep due to pain, so I thought I'll hang out here for a bit. Aw, Pip, I hope you get better soon. I don't know what happened, but I've been getting a lot of neck pain for the last 2 days. Yesterday, it was really bad. Yesterday, like, I literally could not move my head too much. Like, I can look a little bit to the side, and then it'll start to, like, go crazy with pain. Like, I would feel like a fucking shock going down my shoulder. Yesterday I was being careful, and then I figured out we have anti-inflammatory medicine, and then I had those, and it's helped so much. I get surgery on the 20th of April, so hopefully it'll get better soon. Oh, that's great. I'm happy that you're getting your surgery. What was that? Yeah, I'm happy you're getting your surgery. I hope it does get, I hope you do recover from the surgery really well, and I hope all the pain does go away. That's great that you're getting the surgery. I'm so happy for that. My brain is weird because I need to go back and review in order to master it on my own. A problem is with many, myself included, that is, we study and forget, basically chuck learning. Try the fan game Pokemon, fan game Z. I thought you wanted to talk to me. Okay. Thank you. No worries. No, that's the thing with studying. I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't really consider. It's just that if you aren't really engaged in the things that you're learning, all you're doing is quickly memorizing something for a test, and then afterwards you're going to just forget about it. That's what I saw with physics when I was in high school. In physics and even math, a lot of people, when they learn something, they just learn it for the sake of learning it, and they never really engage with it. So that's something that I really did not enjoy about physics when I was in high school. I love the subject of physics, but what happened was everyone only learned physics for the test. Yeah, everyone only learned physics to get good marks, and I wanted to learn physics because I was genuinely interested in physics. And because of that, I started to like watch a whole bunch of YouTubers back then to get my fair share of knowledge when it comes to physics with people who are actually like the subject. Because I don't remember what I needed. Things are looking good. 521. No, don't stop building. Okay. What can I do for the next little bit? So I've been streaming for an hour. Exactly, this is why I started pursuing maths and physics on my own while I was in school. I just can't get my brain engaged with school, no matter the subject, even of high school, with stuff like animation. I basically have to become an autodidact. I have no idea what that means. Wire. Okay, so what else do I have to do? I've got everyone that I need for the Pokemon Center. So concrete is cooking. Through self-study. Ah, okay, sweet. I'm not gonna say that I learned through self-study, because I do use a lot of online resources, and that I don't really see that as self-studying. But at the same time, it's like the stuff that I've done, it mostly works for me. Like, I'm not complaining. Alright, so what else can we do right now in the game? I'm gonna go see what they want in the ridges. Okay. Yes, so find next step. There's a Larvitar here and a Pupitar somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to like build spots within the wall. That's something I feel like I can do later as well. You see, that's the thing, I don't really care about this area like that. What is it, a level 4? Oh my god, there's... okay, so... I was like, what in the world was that? Okay. Magazine rack. Tablet. Two Pokemon. I don't really want anything. I'm gonna work on this later, because I have an idea for this part of the map. I just caught up and just read, okay. And what do you gather from everything that you've read? Also, hello. How are you going, Retro Cinema King Space Theaters? School isn't one size fits all. Everyone has their own journey. Man, if only the actual fucking schooling system understood that. Schooling definitely tries to treat it like one size fits all. Yeah, don't worry. I know. You were movie theater King Birdstorm 8000. It's okay. I remember you. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget. And you have a very specific way of writing out your name. Phew. Yeah, I'm gonna double check what I have to do here. Did you just say AI teachers? That sucks. And unique curriculums, I would. Okay, basically there are more problems than schools are equipped to handle, at least in America. I don't know about Australia. Tell me. What sort of problems are we talking about? Because let's be absolutely frank, schooling in most nations is mostly the same. It's raining. 5 basic things as of late. Teachers are quitting left and right due to student behavior. Students not really learning, so they are removing all phones from a majority of schools to keep them engaged. Okay, what are the other 3? Because I'm definitely gonna have thoughts on these. They're planning on unique forms of alternative schooling, like for example web-assigned homework, and treating certain students like web classes, only going to school to take quizzes and exams. Okay. Hello, Jaheim. And the other 2. 4, having certain schools try a learning and engagement-based curriculum while studying normal subjects, basically trying to give some real-life skills while they are in school. Okay. For 4, see the results of previous and current generations. They're still trying to course correct due to heavy failings. Example being elite college students struggling to read. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Nice. City cottage. Okay, we'll get that. We'll get this sorted as well. That's a big space. Everyone else is going to be here, so that's fine. Oh. We made it. Awesome. Okay, give me a second. Let me just quickly do this part, and I'll give you my thoughts on the things that you wrote so far. But okay, hold on. Wait. Follow me. I need you here. Okay, so we need Trapinch. And Dreepy. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, you can come too. Follow me. Follow me. and then I'm just gonna get the nearest 4 Pokemon. Hello. You can help. Follow me. No. Come here. Follow me. Follow me. And you can follow me. It's not a great time. Okay then. You can follow me. Oh my god, wait, I need gold ingots. Oh god damn it, I forgot. Okay, I will never get old for Pokemon, but I can get old with Game Freak's bad ideas. Game Freak's been cooking lately. Game Freak has been cooking lately. Well, not Game Freak, Pokemon has been cooking lately. I think Game Freak just released Thingo today, Pokemon Champions, but yeah. I need 6 more after that, okay. Yep, build this, it's gonna take 1 day. Okay, let me go through the points that you were talking about. So, the first thing that I would like to ask is, where are you getting this information that this is something that the American government wants to do? It'll be done at 7:04. It'll be done in an hour. Okay, yeah, no, so the first thing that I want to ask is, where are you getting the information from? Where did you find that this is something that wants to happen? Yeah, like, who said this? That's the first thing. Because I feel like a lot of it matters. A lot of it matters on who actually said this, not just what's being said. Yeah, because, like you said, learning isn't a one-size-fits-all type of thing, and everything that you wrote, I'm not going to say I necessarily disagree with it, but I feel like there's a lot of, you can find a lot of sources to say that it's not going to be getting in the results that you think you would get. Usually news articles and some policies from schools I know. Okay, sweet. You don't have to name the schools that you know, but are these just like them saying, oh, this is the stuff that we would like to do? If it is something like that, how long have they been saying it? Because I feel like stuff doesn't really change that quickly. Let me read through every single one of them. So, teachers are quitting left and right due to student behavior. There is a lot of reasons a teacher would quit what they would do. Okay, what do you want? Give me a second. To this town, encouraging place. That big building. Oh, okay. It's hard to miss. Yeah, I've been there. It's the hotel. Humans must have built that massive thing, right? Looks like it's in shambles, but maybe we can expand and make it all pretty. You're not seriously suggesting we could rebuild that enormous building with only Pokemon to help? Do you really think it's possible? So confident. They're not building at all. Oh my god, how annoying. Okay, anyways, so I'll go through them one by one. So teachers quitting. So teachers quitting their jobs as teachers. I feel like it wouldn't really have to do that much with student behavior. There is a lot of things that you aren't prepared for when it comes to just children's psychology, yeah? So I'm assuming you're just talking about young Americans, yeah? People under 18 years old, people that are in what's it called? Elementary, middle, and high school. You're not talking about tertiary education. You're talking about primary and secondary education. Teachers are quitting left and right, not just in your country, but in practically every country in the world, because the biggest thing is they aren't getting paid enough for what they do. They aren't getting paid enough for the things that they have to do. Yeah, because teachers, what you find teachers doing normally is not only teach, but they have to become everything else around the school as well. They are suddenly security as well. They suddenly have to they're suddenly behavioral therapists as well. It just becomes a whole lot of them. Yeah, and they are suddenly also managers too. They don't just teach. Yeah, teaching or a school system should never have been a one-person job. Yeah, it should never have been a case where one teacher is responsible for 15 to 30 students, and that is overwhelming, and that is how it's been for a very long time, and that is why in the past as well teachers have been ineffective. You find every generation teachers try to get more and more effective and get less and less effective as a result, because they just realize how many things you have to do to make a proper good learning environment. In the past, they didn't give a fuck about what your results how much you actually learn. They just cared about what your results are. In today's world, the teachers want to teach. They don't want to just tell you things. That's the main thing. That's the first thing that I'll say. I feel like a lot of teachers get it hard because they don't just do a job of a teacher. They're not quitting because of students. They're quitting because of the entire system. And there needs to be a big overhaul, not just in America, but in everywhere. Yeah? Like, for example, in Australia, I guess we've taken just a couple of steps to make it better, because now we have teachers' assistants, where, like, to get a lesson ready, the teacher doesn't have to do that. There's already a plan in place for an assistant to keep everything ready for the teacher to do that. I also think it's like, when it comes to, like, playground monitoring and all that, you shouldn't have the teachers do that, because the teachers need to go on and do other things, but it should be stuff like, they should get, like, proper security who have proper training with children to make sure that they are in a safe environment. Yeah, not just, for example, in America, not just, like, fucking, not just someone at the door to make sure you don't have metal. Yeah, it shouldn't be something like that. It should be a very multifaceted thing, and that would make it a lot more worth it. A teacher getting paid less than 6 figures, a teacher getting paid less than 6 figures for what they do is just not worth it. I would not blame the students. Teachers, they are ready for that, and they are prepared for that. Okay, the second point. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to the chat a little bit. Students not really learning, so they are removing all phones from the majority of schools to keep them engaged. So, removing phones is something that I very, very much so disagree with, because phones have become a part of everyday life, and phones have become a part of everyday culture, and that's all around the world as well. Yep. Hold on. I will get to your comments in a little bit. So it's become a culture all around the world, and I think one of the biggest problems, especially for people under the age of 18, I'm going to say more specifically for the people under the ages of 16, is they don't know how to navigate the online world properly, and they don't know how to use their technologies in the proper ways as well. Yeah, so that's something that I think is a huge issue, and the fucking old people, the fucking boomers, the people who are in control of the education system, telling our generation that, hey, no phones, I think that's the bad part. I think that's something that really needs to be looked at, because in that scenario, these kids, they're all going to get phones eventually, and school is a place for learning how to navigate the real world, how to navigate your current economy and your current society. Yep. So getting rid of phones is not the problem. I'm not going to say not the problem. I think phones are not the problem, but I do think attention is the problem, because students nowadays, they don't know how to actually engage with their teachers, because they don't relate to the teachers, and the teachers don't relate to the students, because there is such a gap between what a teacher says and what you can learn on your phone. I'll say it like this. I feel like I've learned more from online courses and all of that than I ever did in high school. University is a different story. I learned a lot more in university than I could have ever learned online. But then again, the problem with that is the most of the things that I learned in university are things that teachers just share videos of. Yeah? In 30 states in the United States, you already have the usage of cell phones during school. That's sad. But, well, what was I saying? I was saying something before I read that. Someone remind me. I'll read it in the meantime. Usually news articles and policies from schools. Not just news articles, but some news channels. Only starting within the past 2 years, teachers are quitting en masse because pay is no longer with the stress. Where teachers quitting in mass started around 2023 in America. Only the ones that hit the news, if I remember. ESK to 12 in 30 states. Okay, I'll move on from the phones point because I feel like it's the old people who don't really accept technology. That's the problem around the world. You were talking about schools could prepare students for the real world with how phones can help with that. Well, yeah, of course. I do feel like that is one of the biggest things that needs to happen because a phone can help you through anything, and I think that's something that a lot of schools and the education system really miss because they want to try and encourage independent learning when independent learning was never a fucking thing. Yeah? In the past, if you ever needed information, you would go to a library, and then when you're in the library, those people back then, they would get distracted by a lot of things as well. You would go in there so you can get one book, but then you read another storybook. It's just changed. The setting has just changed. If you go into your phone to try and find information, you're going to find yourself going on TikTok instead. That's what's different right now. That's what I feel like, and that's something that the older people cannot accept. That's the thing, yeah? And of course, I do think there should be a lot less encouragement of trying to get distracted and trying to actually be within your get things done, yeah? Get things done to a proper degree. But I also think there should be a really big focus on doing things at your own pace instead of rushing. Because I feel like when it comes to kids, a lot of them nowadays are going to be feel rushed whenever they have to do something, especially because of the distractions that are always there. You shouldn't be trying to control the kids. You should be trying to control the distractions. That's the thing. You should be putting things in place to make sure that they get less distracted and they are more engaged. That's what I was about to go on about. Teachers nowadays, they are not prepared. They are not prepared, and they don't know how to compete with the likes of your social medias. To keep their kids engaged into the things that they're doing, yeah? And let's be absolutely fucking real, the people online do it better anyway. Yeah? Go watch PBS, that's the thing. They teach the things that you need to know about in science in those channels, and those people do it so much better than how they do it in person as well. And it's because they had time to do it, they've had a lot of research, and they have a team behind them to do it with when it comes to the theoretical stuff. And if you've been to university, I feel like if you're in school as well, I don't know how much of it is I don't know how much it is like this in school, but I know in university, every single fucking time I ever went to class, how are your life lessons and advice? I'm not giving any advice. I'm just giving my thoughts. Every single fucking time you go into class, just about every single class, the teacher doesn't actually make you do anything, including lectures. Yeah, the teacher doesn't actually do anything. They put on a video and they make you watch the video. They don't do the work themselves because they've started to realize that the people online do it better anyway. If that is the case, that goes for one of your next points where was it? was that the next point? 3, they are planning on unique forms of alternative schooling, like for example, assigned homework and treating certain students like web classes. Yeah, so like that's the thing. There should genuinely be a difference now where students have to use their technologies to access parts of whatever their curriculum is. Yeah, because like I said, the people do it better online. People teach better online nowadays, not in person. And it's because a lot of them are performers. A lot of them are performers, and the performance is teaching. Right around here would be good. The performance would be teaching. I know what I have to do. The performance would be teaching where the performance will be teaching the curriculum, whereas when it comes to teachers, they were never trained to be performers. They were just trained to be teachers. They were trained to just relay information across. But they're going to be the most fucking boring people in the world if they do it like that as well. I need to get more gold. That's how I see it anyway. Oh my god, you're really trapping me in here? I mean, some teachers try and do what you say, others stick to the lecture and textbooks. I personally know very few teachers who stick to a textbook and do lectures. I personally don't know that much. There haven't been a lot. There have not been a lot for those, like, genuinely. When I was in high school, that's when I saw it start like that. Like, teachers would start to put on videos instead of doing anything themselves. In university, that's all that happens. I know what I have to do. That's all that happens. 9 out of 10 times when I go into class, the teacher won't be teaching anything. They're going to put on a video, or they're going to assign you to watch a video, and then you're going to be watching that video and then have a discussion about it. That's what teaching has become. I don't know if it's effective or ineffective, but yeah. Now, you said something about kids not being able to read and shit, right? Hold on. Some schools have got rid of students not really learning, so they are moving all phones. They're planning certain like web. Where did you say that? Students not really learning, so they are removing all phones. They're planning on unique and alternative. Having certain schools try and learning engagement while studying, basically trying to give some real skills. They see results from previous and current generations. They are trying to course correct due to failings. Example, elite schools struggling to read. Okay, so comparison sucks. You see, that's the thing. Comparison sucks. I hate that. I hated reading that you're saying, oh, they're trying to compare this generation of kids to the previous generation of kids to see where they're at with things, yeah? Because I've always said this, if you start to compare, then you have no fucking choice but to start to discriminate as well, yeah? And then if you start to discriminate, then you're going to be, unfortunately, you're going to start to get disengaged with everything that you're going to do. Yeah, like that's the thing. If you go into a class and then if you see teachers that are over there being all shitheads, being like, oh man, I remember when I used to teach 50 years ago, they read a lot better. That would be such a bummer for a kid to hear, where they're not getting encouraged to actually do something to improve whatever they're doing. Instead, they're just getting shaved on because someone else did it better. Like, that's the part that sucks. Forget that other people in the past used to read better. That's something you shouldn't be looking at all. Yeah? Because you taught them in a different way. You taught them in a different generation. You taught them in a different time. whatever worked back then worked then. You can't just fucking blame a whole generation of kids for not reading and say, oh, the other ones did better. You're the one doing something wrong. That's the thing, yeah? Like, I'm gonna say it like this. I think a huge fucking majority, not a majority, a huge chunk of kids in today's day and age learn to read because of fucking Pokemon. I know I did. Yeah, I know I learned to read because of Pokemon Diamond, because of the amount of reading I had to do back then. Yeah. Now I'm not saying it should be something. It should be something like. How do you say it? I'm not saying that's something that should be implemented, but that is something that took. That is something that took a lot of. That's something that. What are the words I'm looking for? That is something that really played a part in how I learned to read. Other ways that I learned to read was I used to read a lot of books. I read every Harry Potter book by the time I was 10 years old. My favorite book was a really deep philosophical book as well called Boy Overboard, where it's about immigration and all that. It was such a great book. It's like that. Are kids doing that today? No, because they have no interest in doing that, and then because other generations had interest in doing that, they kind of start to think the kids in today's generation is going to have an interest in doing that as well. Why would a fucking kid want to read a book? Like, that's the thing. Why would a kid want to read a fucking book when they can do something differently? If they're struggling to read, you have to try and find a way to get them to read in an environment where reading is actually important. That's the thing. What are you trying to get me to do? They got audiobooks and yeah, like volcanic ash. Volcanic ash. There's so much fucking volcanic ash. What about the last 2 points? Wait, hold on. I'm also playing a game. Give me a second. I'm distracted. Oh, wait. You're through. What do you want me to do here? Ah, okay. Got it. Okay. So the last 2 points, 4, they see results. That's what I was just talking about. The 5th is having students repeat grades and finding ways of holding them accountable. Some schools have quickly gotten rid of No Child Left Behind to make sure some kids are ready. If a kid has to repeat a grade, then repeat a grade. I don't think that should be something that's bad. Everyone learns at different paces. The entire, like, I get the entire grading thing and how that makes a lot of things easier, like first grade, second grade, third grade, and all of that stuff. I understand why it's easy to do that, but at the same time, it's just kind of like progression could be a little bit different now as well. You don't have to do so many things in first grade. Just get rid of the concept of first grade and do it more like the way that university does it, yeah? Okay, hold up. I mean, during the years 2015 and 2020, years 2015 and 2020, they made No child left behind policy. They wanted to force some kids to move ahead despite all the deficits of grading and skill level. No, I mean 2005 to 2015. I remember the no child left behind policy. Bro, like, okay, so, like, this is the thing, yeah? This is the thing. I understand why they're doing that, and I also understand why they would have a system where kids will repeat grades. Now, this is what I'm saying. I don't think there's any issues with... I don't think there's any issues with repeating grades in the first place. This could very easily go back to the first point of teachers quitting their job. Because there's going to be a lot of kids who fall behind because they're not getting proper teaching, because teachers are teaching too many students at once. Everyone's going to be learning at a different pace. That's the thing. And if it's one teacher trying to teach you, then you're going to find that maybe out of 30 students, 20 students get it really quickly, 5 students are going to be just a little bit behind, and another 5 students don't understand at all. Those last 5 students, even though it's not too much on a scale, if you scale it up, it's going to be very different. That's what the problem is. I don't think teachers should be teaching from 50 to 30 people per class. I think a class size should be a maximum of 10 people, and within that class size as well, I do think there should be different there should be different skill levels within each class too, because a lot of the ways that students learn is from each other as well. I'll be back. I wonder how that even helps anyone. What about summer school and alternative schooling? I mean, people will feel bad for the left behind kids. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's something that you should feel bad about, because it's just, if you can't learn quick enough, that is not your fault. That is the fault of the system, because they're not teaching you correctly. That's the thing. Water building. Let's go about the second floor. Okay, we're gonna go through every floor, I think. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna put this in the case of university again, because if you can't tell, I like the way that university operates when it comes to school. Okay, so schooling and university is different, but university is a lot more effective. But I think a part of the reason university is a lot more effective is because the people who are in university actually want to be there. Yeah, if you look at school as well, like, for example, look at the people who do good in English. Yeah, the people who do really good in English, not a lot of them do good in math. Yeah, that's something you have to remember as well. If you have someone that does really good in math and science, not a lot of them are going to be doing good in stuff like health. That's the thing. People are very tuned into the part where they want to be, and then every other part doesn't really fucking matter to them. I know that they're at an age where they don't really know what they like and what they don't like, but that's when you should start looking at it and start to specialize in the direction that they're going, instead of trying to make everyone the same fucking carbon copy of each other. Yeah? Sure, we're going to be learning different things and we're going to have different experiences if that happens, but what's fucking bad about that? That's a good thing. Yeah? No one is being left behind because of the stuff that they can't do, but everyone is moving forward because of the stuff that they can do. Doesn't that sound like a better idea? And that's exactly what's fucking happening in university. That's how it should be, yeah? Because, like I said, if a student is doing bad in one field, it is more than likely they are doing much better in a different field anyway, yeah? The all-rounders, they can keep being all-rounders. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But not everyone is going to be an all-rounder, you know? We're on the second floor. Maybe they worked here. Make it shiny. Where are you going? Alright, while I'm playing this game, why don't you guys give me thoughts on the things that I've said? Expand on the things that I'm trying to say. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Where do you think there are holes in my logic? Let's do this. Oh, what the fuck? Hello, Justin. Justin, I saw that you were just on Pokemon Champions. What do you think? What do you think of the game so far? Okay, this is going to be a hell of a task. Your charging port broke? Oh no. Uh-oh, not again. Okay, yeah, that works. I agree, because everyone has different ways of learning and developing on what they know, so if people need to repeat a grade, then let them, because it's better for them to understand than not. So, okay, let's think it like this, yeah? Let's think it like this. You have 13 or 12 to 13 years of school. You have 12 to 13 years of school, and let's say when you are there early on, when you are in school early on, you have a kid who you see that is really excelling in a subject like art. Actually, let's say it's standardized until the age of middle school in America, yeah? But let's say once you get to middle school, you have a kid that's excelling in art, yeah? So what would happen, what are the grades for middle school? Is it 7, 8, grades 7, 8, and 9? Is that what middle school is? To the Americans? I mean, yeah, some schools understand that. That's why we had summer school gifted programs and other things. We had Avid and we hated it. I think, not sure. Okay, let's just say it's grade 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. So in grade 7, 8, and 9, let's say you have a kid in the first 6 months of school, they showed signs that they are really excelling at art. Yeah. If they are excelling at art, instead of making a standard 7th grade, they're gonna progress to 8th grade art while everything else they stay in 7th grade in a span of 6 months, yeah? Middle school is 7 and 8. Oh, it's just 7 and 8? Okay, so let's say it like that, yeah? So let's put it in 3-month increments then. was advanced VIA individual determination. Okay, so let's put it in 3-month increments. Yeah, so every semester. So you'll have 4 semesters. In the first semester, they show signs of they show signs that they're doing really good in art. So they go from 7th grade art after a standard test or something to 8th grade art by the time it's like, what do you call it? By the time it's second semester, while they can work on everything else at their own pace while they're excelling at this pace over here. So in the end of middle school, they're gonna have a report card that says they completed art in this standard, they completed math in this standard, and they completed this in this standard. Yeah, and then when they go into high school, that's something that they can also look at, because that's gonna help them in the long run as well. Because if they have this standard over here, maybe they can just go in running while they can still catch up on the other things as well. Like, wouldn't that be a good idea? Instead of having a standard 7 and 8, you have a layer of 7 and 8. I deep down believe that individual students, despite and whatever home situation determines their outputs, if a student genuinely doesn't care, that's also true. That's also true. Home situations can definitely play a part in the grades that you get, but at the same time, in a controlled environment outside of the things that happen at home, as much as home environments are going to affect it, your personal skill levels can too. No amount of external help or demand is going to fix them. They'll be dragged along the finish line. What do you mean? Like, are you saying that for the comment that you just made, or the suggestion that I just made? Alright, well, 1 second. Souls, my mom came to say hi. Okay. Let's say, for example, a student is demanded to make straight A's in school, or even straight B's. If he doesn't want to be in that environment and is having some type of depression, okay. No one is going to make him a better student or prepare for life outside of school. No, there are plenty of people who can do that. Who says there's no one who can do that? He may need to find a place where he can excel. Yeah, and what do you think that entails? It doesn't entail doing it alone. There are plenty of people who can do that. And that's what I was getting at earlier. A teacher just doesn't teach. There's a lot of things that needs to happen. There should be a lot of specialization for a lot of things. I mean, I knew a guy where everyone in 10th grade basically gave up on him. Teachers literally said he lacked common sense and would never make it in college, let alone in life. You see, this is what I'm saying. A teacher isn't trained for that sort of situation. A teacher is there for teaching. Yeah? A teacher is there for teaching. If you give a fucking... Okay, let's say... How do I explain this? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's my question. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't feel like I need to give you an example. A teacher isn't there for that sort of a situation. And if you're over there trying to say, hey, here's a teacher that's trying to do a fucking therapist's job, are you really saying that they're going to give you good advice? Are you really saying they're going to say something that's valid? Are you really saying they're going to say something that's reliable? No. That's the thing. Yeah? If you have a depressed student, you should be having counseling. You should be having someone who is more specialized in that role instead of putting them in a standard situation. You should be looking at how best you can help them excel at whatever it is they want to excel in. Yeah? You should be letting them go at their own pace. That's the thing. His experience stuck with me. Last I heard, he struggled in college but managed to get his degree. He has proven them all wrong. He just needed to find his own place in people. Teachers can try and refer you to others and try and get help. Like, here's the thing, yeah? I've always said if I ever have kids, I don't want to send them to school. I would rather homeschool them because I didn't really have a good experience in school myself. And that doesn't mean I had bad results in school. My results in school were really good. The thing about school that pissed me the fuck off was the teachers. This is gonna sound so funny. A lot of the teachers, at a certain point, I went and realized, wait, they're not actually smart people. A lot of teachers aren't smart. They just know what their degree told them to know. Outside of that, they're fucking dumb. Yeah? Because I'm not going to name any names. There's actually someone who I went to high school with that actually watches me. But there was this young teacher. She was like around the age I am now, yeah? And then she said something that stuck with me because I thought it was true. She said something like, oh, in Australia, there is no such thing as poverty. Yeah? Do you want to know what her fucking background was? She was a fucking private school kid with a rich dad and never had hardship in her life. Yet, like, she never had hardship in her life, and because that was her personal experience, she said, oh, there is no such thing as poverty. You just have to work like this, this, and this, and you'll get the things that you want because the people around you will look after you. She said something like that, and my stupid ass fucking believed her. Yeah? Because please tell me why I was close to poverty a couple of times. Please tell me why when I wasn't doing good for myself, no one fucking looked out for me. Yeah? Please tell me why I had to learn all of those things. She's a fucking rich bitch who never had a problem in her life trying to tell me stuff like that. Yeah? If I ever have children, I do not want them to be in a situation where they ever hear something like that and actually believe it the way that I did going into adulthood, because that is dangerous. Yeah? Like, that's the thing, that is dangerous. I had another teacher, she was a biology teacher, and bro, here's the thing. When you have people disagree with you for a topic that they don't like, you know you're doing something fucking wrong, yeah? So, the biology teacher, she was a sexist, and she tried to implement her fucking worldview on the class. So, and this is something I believed as well. So she said, oh, did you know that in Japan did you know that being gay did you know that being gay is a mental disorder, and in Japan they have treatments in order to get rid of a person being gay. Yeah? And then I'm just kind of there like, huh? And then the way that I realized that she has no fucking clue what she was on about is when a homophobe is when someone who was homophobic said, you know that thing that you said? I don't think she's correct about that. I don't think it's a mental disorder. I just think it's a really bad life choice. And then I'm there like, wait, what the fuck? Did a homophobe just say it's a bad life choice? Like, that's what happened. And I don't want my kids to be exposed to stuff like that. And like stuff, the stuff that Retro Cinema King Space Theaters also said previously, where it's like, oh, you can't do anything in here? Guess what? You have no fucking hope in life. I don't know how you'll get through college or even life itself. Because that is not how it should work, and those are not the people that you should be getting your advice and opinions from. A teacher should be giving their opinions just on what they're teaching, not anything outside of that, because in the end of the day, they might be dumb and just as misinformed. But yeah, now you guys know. If I ever have kids, I don't want to send them to school. I would rather homeschool. I would rather keep them in an environment where it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not progress as fast as others. It's okay to progress at your own pace. I would rather put them in that sort of a scenario. I would rather put them in a scenario where the learning is very specific to how my kid would learn, instead of how a standard group of 30 people would learn. That's the thing. Yeah, I've always said this, and I've always thought this. Well, not always, but I've learned from someone that when you do something with someone else, when you do something in a group, you get a lot more done. But when you do something yourself, you get things done faster. And I feel like a lot of you can attest to that too. You might start off doing a lot of things slowly, but once you get used to it, because you're doing it at your own pace, you get faster and faster without ever realizing. I'd homeschool my kids too. Yeah, the parts that I can't do, of course, I would try to get someone who I trust in order to teach them that as well. I need cold. Okay, yeah, you understand it. Do you have any thoughts or viewpoints of your own that you want to share? Okay, there should be gold here somewhere. The thing I have with private schools is, what about their socializing? I think when it comes to the social situation for students, a big thing that a lot of parents miss is they should put students in sports or some sort of social dynamic. It doesn't even have to be sport. Like, put them in a band. Put them in music classes so they can write music with someone. Put them in a sport. I know if I have kids, I'm going to force them to do sports. I don't care if they don't like it or not. Until the age of 18, they have to do a sport. If they want to do something that they want to do as well. My viewpoint is that some teachers may not feel like some students... Wait for me! Hello, TGI! Feel like some of them should have more life skills. I mean, teachers who went to work before teaching, They also should have met some people of all types before. They can be somewhat good judge of character. A good judge of character, yeah, you're right. A good judge of character really depends on how many people you've met and all that. So yeah, that's something that can definitely be very valid. There's no gold. Oh, no, I lied, there's gold. Hi, King and Lacetti and Loki Aurelius. Hello. Not only that some taught similar or worse things before to Nemo's comments, maybe it's not the full story, and yeah, from their end it may be valid. What did the student do for the staff to warrant those comments? To warrant the comments of "you're hopeless"? I don't think anything can warrant stuff like that. You're talking about children. How much gold ore do I have now? I'm gonna put that here. I should have more gold somewhere. Hold on. Hold up. If a teacher has an opinion that the kid will fail in life or something like that, I feel like the teacher should try and better understand what they could do to help out. 100%. I mean, he was just a class clown who was having a bad home life. It's literally what's happened many times. It's just for the educated to spread such things that the full story is pretty harsh. Agreed. Gold ingot, and I need 6 more. Okay, wonderful. I died. It's not showing me the entire chat if names. What? I don't know what that means. This was said directly to the parents of this person. They didn't know what was wrong with him and just called him a slacker. They didn't want to try and improve the kid. It's not showing you the entire... what? Chat of names? I don't know what you mean. aren't just a hero, you're a Viltrumite. We have responsibilities normal people don't. Fucking alright, mate, alright. Are you calling me... Oh my god, I fell. Are you calling me invincible? Because I'll take that. No, I'm calling it. I love that. I love that. No, I'm calling it title god. Oh, that was good. That was good. I mean, class clowns often can be funny, but frustrate people if they get too much. The stack of comments probably came from the behavior. I mean, teachers expect that, but to call him hopeless is a stretch. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everything has a reason. Everything has a reason. There's a reason he was acting the way that he did. Maybe they did something that fixed him. Maybe it wasn't the school. You don't know that. What if it was more like, what if it was a case where after the parents heard that, they realize how much the home life is having an effect on their kid. So what they did was fix stuff at home. That could definitely be it as well. Alright, I need this. Let's get this done. I'm gonna skip an hour. Who knows what it can be? Who knows what it can be? Fun convo, guys. Fun convo. Okay, that's a wrap. Big reveal. JJ's. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, GG's. Goodness, there's somebody there? Ooh, okay, what Pokemon is this going to be, everyone? What do we reckon? This is a Duskull! Aww, love it. Can you get scissors in this game? So fucking far off. Okay, now we have to decorate this house. First, okay, who do we want living in this house? Hey there, welcome. Are you talking to me? You know what? I want Tinkerton. Do I want Tinkerton? Ooh, drink water. I don't got any water. I'll drink water later. Tinkerton and Pupiton, maybe? So that's 22 there. Oh, Tinkerton and Conkeldon. Giovanna is on the member's side? I'm so fucking confused. Giovanna's not a member. What? What? I'm so lost. Giovanna, other chat. This was a good talk, but I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for the mini debate, and good night. No worries, you take care. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the good chat. I appreciate it. Resort bed. There's just one in stock? Bullshit, okay. What else can I get? How many? There's one more in stock. Can mods not talk if they're not a member? No. How exercisey do you feel whilst... How exercisey? Bro, I'm dying right now. I can barely move my neck. Where'd the bench go? Did I not just buy a bench?
There's a chair. I swear I bought a bench. Oh, it's right there. Fuck. What did you do to your neck? I did a backflip. I'm kidding, I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened. Hey, Puff! Oh my gosh, how are ya? I haven't seen you in such a long time. I feel like I say that every single time I see you, right? How have you been? Welcome. Good evening. No, it's too big. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to figure out how to decorate this place. see, I want a table, but I don't have any good tables. Okay, now, are we going to try and get the new... Nah, no. I don't have the patience for that today. I'm probably going to go for another half hour. Wait, I have a house. Follow me. Yep. And where's Professor Tink? Not Professor. Where's the Tink Master? Is she up there? Ooh, okay. She is up there. Hello, I need you to follow me. How was everyone today? We had a really interesting conversation about teaching earlier, and my thoughts and opinions on it. I don't know how much of it you heard. Yep, I'm sure. Let's see where Concorda's hanging out. I feel like that's actually a really cool house. Isn't that a cool house? Look at that. Look at my little town up here. I feel like this is a really cool town. Look at this little village. We got 4 houses and all that. Got 2 ghosts as well. Okay, I need to go get this, I think. Oh, and I already got... I need to get the concrete. 96. Hell yeah. Where's Puketar? Where is Puketar? Oh, well, I can just get Conkeldar. Okay, hello. Follow me. You're doing great. Who, me? Stop? No, you. Okay, so... another essence. Okay. Everything grows beneath fruit trees, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna go complete that other thingamabob. How long have I been streaming? 3.5 hours. Okay, what can we do for 20 more minutes? 2.5 hours. What can we do for 20 more minutes? I'm still like kind of shook that Giovanna's on the member side without being a member. What sort of what even? My neck, fuck me dead. My neck hurts. Stop being dumb. Just do this. Meow. I love that. Love the way my bot is programmed. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Is it this way? Where was it? Yeah, it was. Done. We completed part 4 of the team initiation challenge. This stuff is useful for fixing good old worn out buildings and machines and things, or a vehicle. I can't get into details right now, but let me just say this will be a huge help. Anyways, here's your reward. Rainbowish badge. Lots of electricity. How do I get tinker gears? What do you mean lots of electricity? Try placing a utility pole and generators. I've already... Okay, wait. The generator. Hello, old dude. How you going? Okay, well, I don't think I can do that today. there anywhere where you can get a TV? I swear I've seen a TV, I just don't know where. Does anyone remember where you can find a TV in this game? That would be so helpful. A TV. It's not on the SSN. I've looked on the SSN. Did I miss a spot? You may notice that the SS ad is a bit different this year. The cruise route has been updated to bring new experiences to our customers. Wouldn't you like to take a leisurely tour around the world on a luxury cruise ship? For more information, please call the following. Oh. Yes. I'm a sailor. Yes. Oh, hello. I'll take those. Is there nothing here? I swear I've seen a TV somewhere, I just don't remember where. Was it on a Dream Island? Did I see a TV on a Dream Island? I don't remember. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go check. I don't remember where I saw Dream Island. Sorry, not Dream Island, TV. Because I need a TV. Yeah, okay, let's go. I don't know why I just screenshotted that, but okay. Whole lot of nothing up here. Whoopsies. saws, I was dropping frames. I'm not going to stream for too much longer though. Waterfall. Okay, I'm gonna finish off the stream by doing the jump rope challenge. And you know what? I'll make it hard on myself. I will do it while it is raining. Wait. Where'd it go? the fence go? I believe in you. Who, me? Okay. Where'd Bulbasaur go? Where's the bulbs? Okay, let's go jump right. I hope it's more than 250. 280. Oh. Oh. 280. Okay. It's the rain. I'm telling you. It's the rain. You guys reckon I'll ever get the world record? Do y'all know anyone who's better than me at this? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nah, let's stop for now. Okay, yo, I'm gonna call it a stream over there. Lucette, you're gonna start your stream now, aren't you? I'm gonna redirect everyone right now. No, customization. Redirect. Other channels. There's a lot of people live right now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna redirect to Lucette. You guys can go watch Lucette. Okay, copy this. Dun dun dun. Guess what? Hi, how's gaming? I'm about to finish the stream. It's over? No! It's okay, you're going to Lucette. You're going to Lucette. You're in good hands. You did this on purpose. You literally came at the end. Didn't you? Okay, hold on. What did you want me to guess, though? Do you want to talk? Let's talk. Oh, you didn't say guess what? You asked how's gaming. No, you always ended as soon as AI joined. As soon as AI joined. It's not always, it's just the last 2 times. Aurelia's Kingdom. That's gonna be the raid tag. Alright, yo, we're gonna go hang out with Lucette now. She just started her stream. She's having babies. I'm Filipino. Are you? No wonder you're so irresistible to talk to, aren't you? Anyway, she's having babies on stream today on Stardew. So yo, let's come join this raid with me. Let's go say hi to Lucette. Let's go hang out with her for a bit over there. I'm gonna go have breakfast now anyway, so yeah. Anyways, yo, thank you everyone for watching the stream today. Thank you for the good chats today. I really enjoyed the chats that we had today. We got a lot of things done. We got a lot more things to do in this game as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. Anyways, I'm gonna run. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. From the river to the sea, let's have Palestine free. Take care. Bye-bye.